enjoy dreams, because it's like I don't have to worry about anything and it's kind of just something new.
I really don't have anything to say about dreams other than the fact that I have bomb-ass dreams.
Dreams are strange, they change a lot. They change from like my perspective to someone else's, or like sometimes it's not even about me.
Dreams are cool. I like dreams, you know, sometimes.
I used to keep like a dream journal that I would write a lot of things down in. It's actually online, it's a blog, but like it's private, so inaccessible to anybody except me.
I was, for a while, like really fascinated with dreams, and I had a dream dictionary and everything where like I would wake up and immediately think to myself, oh, you know, this happened, what does a red balloon mean? And I would like look through the pages and look, but not so much anymore.
I know I'm in Chicago, even though it doesn't look like Chicago, obviously, and so I'm walking through this glass corridor, and then I get to the end of it and it's like a beautiful study, like a beautiful library, and there's like a fireplace, and there's a guy in a bathrobe, and he's reading, and he just comes up to me and he stabs me right in the kidneys, and it's very vivid, and I always feel the pain in the dream, and I just like kind of like the dream's just mostly that, and then just like I die for like 3 seconds and it really hurts, and then it's over.
Like I really rarely dream about real life or like real worries.
I find it as kind of an escape. Before I go to bed, like 80% of the time, this is kind of weird, but I say like, all right, dream time.
In one of my dreams, this was like one of my most vivid dreams. It was the height of my dream journey during the summer. And so I was in the museum, or in a museum, some museum, with a group of people who I cannot name now, I think I've forgotten. And we were kind of walking out, and there were these hills, and on top of these hills there were different like family units having picnics individually. And with these family units there were these different types of animals that were kind of like magical. And one of these families had these like big black Dobermans, and they were on fire. And they really scared me at the time. I don't know, I think it's just because I'm scared of fire, and also of big dogs. And so I kind of like made my way around the group so that I was furthest from the Dobermans. But one of them like saw me, so they started running at me, and one like leans and picks me up, and then I'm on this big Doberman's back, and it's just like running through the forest, and it's on fire, and it was the most amazing thing. It felt like I was flying. It was super vivid. So afterwards, the Doberman kind of lets me down, like in the middle of the woods, and I remember that someone told me that I should thank these animal deities if they like help me out or something. So I thank it, and it leaves, but it was just very cool.
I like to think that my brain is trying to tell me something that I'm not aware of yet.
I definitely believe in like communicating, I guess, with, I don't know if I want to say spirits, but like souls in dreams, and that dreams can definitely be somewhat of a spiritual experience.
Maybe it's like some kind of celestial power, you know, giving me that guidance.
There was a girl I went to high school with who was supposed to go to K, but passed away just before she got to campus, and she died of cancer. And so I come from a pretty small community, and everybody was really shooken up by it. We were in marching band together, we were in class together. I mean, like it hit me pretty hard as well. And so I had this really weird, I reacted in a really strange way though, because I came here and I decided, like, you know, Gina, her name was Gina, and this is my school, my campus, my, you know, mine, and it's not hers. And as much as her name is still like floating around in my mind, and you know, like that kind of thing, like, because she was supposed to be here, I don't know, like it wasn't hers, it was mine. I dreamt that I was at the funeral, and I was at the like spreading of her ashes, and she was there too, but nobody could see her except for me. and she came up to me and she pressed her hands against mine, and she said, well, we said together in unison, "I am doing for you what you cannot do for you." And in the dream, like, I remember breaking down and like crying, and like she held me, and it was ridiculous because I also remember, like, you know, nobody could see her except for me, and so that in itself was kind of crazy.
Lucid dreaming is typically when you become aware of the fact that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, and then generally people say that you're able to control the environment of your dream and like what's happening in your dream, and I've heard it's very fun.
I have tried it. I can't, and maybe I just haven't tried it enough or put in enough effort with it, but I've never been able to do it. I don't know.
My housemates apparently really enjoy it. They like try to lucid dream, but it's the most constricting thing because you can't move because your body's asleep. And I don't know, I think I was so distracted by that I wasn't able to dream. I wasn't able to control anything. I just sat there like, wow, this sucks.
It's never worked for me. I've come really close, like I've achieved lucidity, but I kind of usually just wake up and or like forget that I am supposed to be trying to be lucid.
I looked up WikiHow articles on how to lucid dream because I've heard about it from a friend and it really interested me. And I did try, and I think I succeeded. I was able to want to dream that I was able to fly, and I did have like one of the best dreams that I remember. I was flying over a city during the night, and I just got to see the lights of the buildings, and it was just like freaking awesome.
You know, stuff I'm anxious about or thinking about in day come through in dreams.
Like basic things like fears, anxieties, things I want to happen, maybe things that my ego is too large to see with unclouded eyes.
I usually dream about school or issues that have been on my mind, running through my mind during the day.
I fell in love with this girl in my dream, and I was just like so in love, and when I woke up I was heartbroken because she didn't exist, you know, she wasn't real, and it was just like so real, and like for probably like a week I was like seriously bummed out that this girl didn't exist, you know.
I try not to look too deeply. I'm like, oh, that could be a symbol for this, that could be a symbol for that. Done. I'm not going to go insane about it, you know.
I believe very deeply that dreams are more than just a story our brains tell us. In the tree, in the dream, is a huge white owl. And I'm looking at it and sort of amazed. And it flies down and gets on my back. And I'm like, its talons are in my back and I'm trying to get rid of it. I retrace my steps and there's a power line. And from the power line, as I'm walking under, I see a bat. I didn't know if it was dead or alive, like it was, but it kind of had this like grin, like things grin in death. And I was like, I've got to take a shower. I've got owl crap in my hair. So I get in the shower and I'm like washing through my hair and all these like owl pellets are falling out of my hair. The end of the dream is my ex-husband leaving with all of my stuff and me feeling clean of all the crap that was in my hair. 2 days later, I fell in my driveway And I looked up, I was probably in body shock, and I was right under that power line where the bat was in the dream. So I tear out the page of the week that this happened. I flipped it over, and there's a photograph on the other side of a white owl. I know. Dreams. This is like a poem somebody writes for us and says, okay, take it and read it and make sense of it for yourself.